Welcome back to our podcast, Sterile Yard.
Today we have Hannah and Debbie, which are the educated people, and we have the uneducated, which are
Destiny and Hayden.
Do you have any questions before we start off?
I have a question. If you could work in any part of the hospital, what would it be and why?
Debbie?
I would work in surgery because there's a lot of options, and I get to meet a lot of people, and it's a broad place to work in.
I would also work in surgery because there just seems to be such a tight-knit, close family of all the surgeons together, and I would really like to be a part of it and live in the gray house.
Oh, lovely. Oh, Debbie, hello? How's it going?
Destiny, do you have any questions for us?
Yes, indeed. What is the gray house?
The gray house is where Meredith, I think, grew up. And basically she bought it and redid it. And then pretty much everyone in the entire cast lived there for some period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they pay rent?
No.
What, for free? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was just the communal house that when you broke up with your boyfriend, you would go live at the gray house for a while, or
Is that because that's the only set that they build?
maybe.
No, because Derek also built a new house, and it also became a new
That's
Grace
true.
house,
That's true.
but that was more for attendance.
And I'm pretty sure there was a little bit of Christina's house too.
Yeah.
But you're probably right with that.
Is Meredith the leader person or
It's called Grey's Anatomy.
She's the main character, but it's actually called Grey's Anatomy is a textbook.
Yeah.
Is it
Did you know
did
that?
her mom write the textbook?
I don't think so.
Did her dad?
It's it's an actual textbook like today.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. That's
What,
the
on
content.
technical stuff?
Yeah.
Any more questions before we start?
Did they name her Meredith Grey because they knew that there was a textbook called that, or was it no?
I do not know the answer to that
No,
question. You'd have to Google it.
More questions.
Derek is Victory, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
And McSteamy is Mark Slum.
Mark.
And McWidow is
The bald dude.
Dr. Hayes, but I
Yeah.
forget his first name.
The ginger?
No?
he had
That's
hair.
Owen Hunt.
I should say.
He's bald. Legit.
Who's the one I'm thinking of with the
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
One.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a.
We will explain.
So why do you guys hate Owen so much again?
Owen is a ginger dude. He strangles people in their sleep, and he's a bad chief. What else do he sends people in plane crashes.
And to war, and then they get hit by buses. He also has a lot.
George! Is that because of Owen?
Yes.
No! Why would they do
Yeah,
that?
George was gonna join the army because of Owen Hunt, and he was on his way to leave, and he gets hit by a bus.
And he was questioning whether or not he should go, and Owen's like, "You should go."
You should go, because I was in the army.
And it was
It's 'cause
great.
he's a ginger.
And I got so much PTSD that I strangled Christina in my sleep.
Why?
Okay, also,
Wait, in his sleep, not in the other.
Both of them
Were sleeping.
And
He was having a bad dream. He
And
was
he strangled
strangling
Christina.
Christina.
does he have PTSD?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And she
And he-
refused
is that
to
why
go
he-
to therapy for many
Was he in the
seasons. Yes.
Oh,
Why
so
not
that's
therapy
why he
work?
was trying to convince him.
He didn't go to therapy for a
Because
while.
he doesn't
Because
believe.
he's, a macho man and he doesn't believe in therapy.
Yeah, because men don't have emotions.
Exactly.
And then he gets his best friend pregnant and gets back home and dates a surgeon that has a brain tumor.
What? And what?
Yeah. Amelia. Anyways,
Yeah.
She died.
should we run through the crash course now, Deb?
Of course.
Yeah. Explain the whole 21 seasons.
Yeah.
Okay. You can start off if you want.
Okay, season 1. There's Derek, aka McDreamy. He's an attendant in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
There's Grey, Meredith Grey, and her name's Medusa.
No, she's not there. She's not Medusa yet.
Oh.
She's an intern.
Oh yeah, and there's Christina Yang,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a
Can I get past all of these people? Is that possible? The other staircase is blocked too. Thank Yeah, there's.
And there's a whole magic name thing. There's Meredith, Alex, George, Izzy, and Christina, and they're a whole like squad.
What about Derek?
Derek is
Derek is
attending,
attending.
so he's
What
above.
does that mean?
He's like higher up. They wear like dark scrubs and like interns like wear lighter.
Yeah. Yeah. And they are the ones that can actually do stuff unsupervised.
And
Interns
interns
always.
can't like do surgery. It's like
No.
a big
Well,
thing if you, like,
I mean,
get surgery.
George got to do
A solo surgery.
a solo surgery, except he almost killed the patient.
Yeah.
That's why he's
'Cause
called
he got,
007, the right to kill, you know, or
He
something.
froze or something. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think he froze, and then he, you know,
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes. he was not fired because he was an intern, and they kind of forced him to do it.
Yeah.
You said before that there was interns, but they weren't good at what they did. Like the one dude
Yeah.
did a defibrillator on someone that was still conscious
Yeah.
or something. Are they called magic because they're good at their jobs?
Basically, and they
Also,
started-
because it's an acronym for all of their names.
Okay.
Nothing too much happens in
Yeah.
season 1, I
just
think.
like everyone meeting people.
Pretty much most of the time. Season 2 is when Derek's ex-wife comes.
Oh, Addison Montgomery.
I think.
She shows up. Yeah.
Am I right in that?
Something.
Yeah, an obstetrician.
And they're dating. Derek is dating Meredith, and he
Mhm.
doesn't tell her he's married.
Or
and
was married.
Was married, and she shows up, and McDreamy showed up? No, McSteamy showed up.
No, Maxine showed up a lot later.
Yeah. And, yeah, it's a whole thing, because she was surprised that.
Did they fight?
Absolutely. And then it's the classic pick me, choose me.
Oh, she loves you.
Because
Wait, who said that?
Meredith, because she was trying to convince Derek to not go back with his ex-wife, to stay with her.
Meredith should leave him because why is he considering getting back with his ex-wife when he's already dating her?
Because he's McDreamy.
He's not though.
And then, yeah.
He's not an attractive man. Only Meredith would think that. And his ex-wife, apparently.
After sleeping with his best friend, but we're not going to talk about that.
What?
Yeah, that's why he left her.
What else, Deb?
Season 2. I don't think a lot happened. I know, like.
I think maybe that's when two strangers get impaled on a pole, like a shish kebab, and they fall in love while being stuck together in a pole, and then one of them dies.
Yeah, so.
And it's so sad.
And the dude that was in cement, he's later. I also
Yeah.
do remember that also
Yep.
though.
Yeah.
Yep, and then, surgery, some drama. Yes.
You said interns can't work in surgery. Do they work on the surgical floor?
No, they can. They just kind of like watch, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
they mostly watch and, do some
Or
stitches.
like hold stuff.
Yeah,
But they don't actually
Cut.
and tell people what to do.
Oh,
That's what it's ending.
and they're heavily supervised.
Yeah.
okay.
And then, another attending. What happens to Burke's hand? He gets tremors, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, another attending gets hand tremors, but he doesn't tell anyone, and he forces Christina to do his surgeries for him.
Yeah, Burke
And he's
is
a
Christina's husband. No, like boyfriend.
yeah, and then they fall in love, and then they're about to get married, and
Wait.
Christina shaves off her eyebrows.
Yeah, and she's like, and she shows up to like, is it Bailey she showed up to?
Meredith.
And she's like, Mama took my eyebrows.
I'm a Burke
I'm
now.
right now. Please let me cut. I need my dignity back.
What is going on?
I don't know. Burke's mom believed in something, and she had to shave Christina's eyebrows.
And then they don't get married,
Yeah,
and
'cause
Burke.
he just stood in the altar and
Because of
Christina-
the eyebrow incident?
No,
Mhm.
Christina
Oh.
just shaking it out.
Yeah, she didn't want to get married,
Yeah.
and then they didn't get married, and then Burke left. I
Yeah,
think
Burke
after
left.
that, and then what else happened after that? I think-
Owen shows up.
Derek chooses Meredith after a while. He chose Addison for a while.
He did.
What?
And then he
What a
went
jerk.
back to Meredith.
No,
You don't do that.
Meredith.
And then the icicle incident. Poor Christina.
This
She
one's
got
in Seattle, and Christina's probably going home. I can't remember everything. And there's like an icicle on the roof, and it falls, and it impales Christina
in like the stomach.
Yeah.
No.
And guess who
And
comes?
guess who comes to save her?
Bird.
Owen Hunt,
The ginger who we all hate.
the ginger who we love, and never died.
And he just ripped it out of her. It wasn't even like surgically because
Trauma surgeon, and he does surgery very different, and Derek doesn't like it.
and neither do I.
Derek doesn't like anything.
Sorry. No one actually likes Owen Hunt.
No.
If you do,
Aren't you not supposed to rip out the thing?
that's exactly
Mhm.
what
But
I'm saying.
it would have melted though.
Yeah.
So he had some, but it was still an interesting choice.
Yeah.
And then Christina and Owen fall in love.
What?
Yeah, it's sad. And then they don't get.
Christina really gets.
Do they get?
They don't get married.
I
till
thought they-
after a while.
Do they have a baby? And then
Just get married.
No.
No,
Christina's
she didn't.
pregnant.
She almost just got married.
No, then Owen makes Christina pregnant.
Yeah.
Well,
He makes her pregnant.
gets Christina pregnant, but Christina is a baddie and she doesn't want a kid because she likes her
job.
career, and she's like very smart, and she
Mhm.
wants
She
to
should.
abort
She
the
wouldn't
kid.
want to have a child with
Yeah.
that monster.
So
And she wants to
she
abort the kid, and he
chooses
says-
her right to choose,
he's
and
like,
Owen
"No."
gets really mad at her, and
and he like
Hit him
and he
with your
makes like a
car.
big deal over like every
yeah,
episode. He's like, you aborted your kid, or like, yeah.
yeah, and then George,
No! Stop. He died.
he gets hit by a bus,
Oh.
and he was so injured they couldn't tell it was George,
Yeah.
so he had to write 007 in Gray's hand
Yeah. That's how they knew it was
because
George,
they called him 007.
Wait. What? What would the 007 wrote on
Because they were trying to figure out who it was, because his face was like all messed up,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "It's George. He has a tattoo on like his arm."
Yeah,
and they were
but
like,
they weren't.
They couldn't see it, so he like writes with like the little light left of him.
Oh, and George got married to Callie for a while.
Yeah,
and
they
then
were
they-
Vegas
Who
and
is
something.
Callie?
Callie
She's
is
like a
another attending, I think.
Yeah, she's a girl.
She's really
She's
cool.
not the model one?
No,
Who is
that's
that?
Izzy.
Oh,
Izzy's
okay.
Um,
an intern. Callie's
yeah.
an intern.
Okay.
Mhm. And then they get divorced, I think.
Yeah.
And then George dies.
I don't like that part of the show.
Then what?
Eric Klein.
My sanity.
Things show up. I think.
Yeah. And Alex chooses to go into pediatrics.
Yeah.
Grace goes into
Feet
general
or kids?
pediatrics.
Kids.
What's feet then?
I don't know.
Podiatrist.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Pediatrics. Yeah.
Pediatrician as opposed to.
Podiatrist.
Oh. I don't like
Podiatry.
Podiatry.
Okay. And then Christina goes into cardiothoracic.
Yeah.
Izzy also gets cancer for a while and almost dies. And then she leaves
And-
after.
No, and Alex marries her,
Right.
and then he's like the
Correct.
pediatrician.
Yeah,
The
correct.
pediatrician, so Alex marries her and makes a whole look.
Was Alex there the entire time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he just not important until now?
No.
He didn't really have any drama.
He does.
He was
like,
really annoying
Yeah, he
though.
does like photos where.
And a
Izzy-
terrible bedside manner.
Yeah, and like publishes photos of Izzy or something,
But then they get married?
and they get.
They get married.
What's
And-
going on?
And Izzy just runs away.
Yeah, and doesn't tell Alex
And
where
then
she's going.
later just sends like divorce papers.
And never comes back?
Yep.
I was about to say, why are all the guys in this show trash? The girls are
Sloan shows up, I think.
Sure, we can skip to that. Mark Sloan, aka McSteamy, appears. Also, so Magic turns to like residents now because they completed their intern year, so there's a new intern. And one of them,
Because Izzy's gone.
Yeah.
well,
And like it was also almost like not great too because she failed her boards.
also, there was a ferry boat crash and Dre almost drowned.
Who?
Gray.
Oh,
and,
good.
And she got some mental
She's
health stuff
traumatized.
going on.
Yeah, because she was
And-
suicide.
They had to, when the hospital says you're not dead until you're warm and dead, they had to do that.
Yeah, and she gets back to like the fails her boards. So
What?
no, that was later. Never mind.
No, that was April.
No, Gray failed her boards, or like she missed it. Because I remember Richard like taking her to like a special room to write it.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah. And like everyone goes on how Richard's favoring Gray or something. And, like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
You're the reason you're in this hospital. And like,
Anyway, so one of the new interns is Gray's half-sister,
oh yeah, Lexi Gray.
who has a photographic memory. And then Mark and Lexi fall in love.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Mark Stone, like Steamy.
Oh, and who's Lexi?
Lexi's just Lexi.
Gray's half sister.
Oh.
Lexi Gray.
I think then Derek and Meredith get married via post-it note.
Oh yeah, they don't actually.
They don't want to
they
actually
just
like
write
do
out
it
the post-it
because
note and put it on.
I think Meredith keeps chickening out
Yeah.
for an actual
She's
wedding,
like, I don't want to wear a wedding dress. So
but
so-
she does want to get married.
Crybaby.
So she gets married via post-it note and they frame it.
Yep.
And then Amelia shows up later. I think Amelia shows up after Plane Crash.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And then again, Owen Hunt strikes again.
Oh yeah.
What? What do you do?
He put
What do you do?
Mark, Lexi, Arizona, not Alex, Christina, and Gray on a plane, and then they crash.
Oh, that's
And then Derek's hand get hurt.
Yeah, and he couldn't do surgery.
Christina can't find her shoe.
I feel like those two.
Arizona loses her leg.
Oh, what?
Lexi got crushed by the plane and then eaten by wolves.
Wait, who's Arizona?
Arizona is
She's
the
she's the
pediatric
girl that teaches, like,
attending.
Alex.
And then Mark is really hurt, but then he makes it to the hospital and he
has a
wakes up
happy-
and then he
He's
dies.
What?
It's so
He
sad.
gets happy.
Steamy Mark?
Yes.
What?
He dies. It's so sad. And then what happened? Then Amelia, Derek's sister, shows up
Yeah.
as another neurosurgeon. And then she falls in love with Owen Hunt.
Oh, who would do that?
And then, did they get married?
Yeah.
They get married.
Well, there was a whole thingy
Why
about
is everyone
when
getting married?
Amelia
and
wants
dying?
to run away, and they're about to like run away.
No, Owen never dies. Owen's immortal.
Owen's still here.
Owen and Meredith should get married because they both won't die already.
Okay, and then after that, we forgot about the shooting and the bomb.
Oh
Well,
shoot.
that's okay.
Yeah.
We can continue. We can loop back.
Yeah.
And then, Owen strikes again.
No.
Via truck this time.
Yeah.
Because Derek is doing some fancy dancy Alzheimer research
With, like,
with Washington D.C. and stuff. And he's like, should I stay in
Should I
Seattle
go?
or should I go? And Owen's like, go, you won't regret it. And then on his way, he sees a car crash, and then he helps everyone, and everyone's alive.
And he
And
gets
then
into the car.
5 minutes later,
And he just dies.
well,
Wait,
no,
who
he
died?
goes into a
Derek,
coma,
dreaming.
and it's in the middle of a really small town. And then they don't give him a brain CT.
Oh yeah, he got to a hospital and they're like, get him a CT, and they don't give him a CT, and then he has like a brain bleed or something.
And then Meredith has to come in and unplug him.
Unplug him, yeah, with the
With their secret baby. Also, they had 2 kids.
Oh yeah. They had dogs.
Oh yeah, Zola's
Yeah,
adopted,
Zozo,
and then they had
they had that one that she's like, I'm not gonna tell
Bailey, and then Ellis, and then Bailey, I think.
Are these children or animals?
Oh.
I know. What else? And then she has a baby alone and runs away from her entire support system just for fun.
Wait, who is Mick Widow Man?
He comes later.
Oh, okay.
I thought that he was already
Amelia
dead.
gets the brain tumor.
Oh,
and,
yes.
like, for like 5 years, no one knows. And turns out Amelia, Derek's sister. And turns out that's why she married Owen Hunt, not because she wanted to.
Yeah, because she had a brain
She
tumor.
had a brain tumor.
And then she also gets... And then Link shows up.
Oh yeah, wait. I like
Who's, because Callie leaves to go to New York, and Callie was married to Arizona, and then they divorced, and also Callie had a kid with Mark, and then...
Oh yeah.
Even though Callie and Mark were best friends platonically.
They what?
They
Yeah.
had a kid.
And
Ew.
And Mark is very
no. Callie goes
to New York
to New York.
with Benny.
Yes. Who unplugged Derek.
Yeah. Link. shows up,
Yes,
yeah.
Link, who
Who's to
replaces
replace
Callie. And then
Yeah.
Link and Amelia fall in love and
They
get
have a kid.
a kid. But she doesn't know if it's Owen's or not.
Or Link. That's the
Because she was still with Owen for a while. Yes?
Does Christina die?
No, but
But she leaves.
it's sadder than that.
Don't look behind you.
Does Christina live before Link?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christina left for Switzerland for her own hospital given to her by Burke.
The same Burke she left at the
Yeah, it was
Bruh.
full circle. Yeah,
Yeah.
in Switzerland. So she's like, peace out, suckers.
And
What else?
turns out it was Link's kid.
And then, well, Amelia's pregnant. Teddy Altman shows up
Pregnant too.
with Owen's kid.
Who?
Teddy.
Teddy Altman is a cardiothoracic surgeon who's actually been on the show a lot, but
Teddy? What is Teddy short for?
Theodora maybe? I don't know.
Theodore.
Theodora.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a name that people were
I don't know. She's been here for a while, but she didn't cause them much drama. And then also Karasik shows up. Karasik's so sassy. He's so funny. He's also a
The guy
neurosurgeon.
that teaches Amelia surgery.
Is he the black guy?
No, he's very white.
He's old.
He's
Who's the
so
black
funny.
Which one? Richard?
I don't. Yeah.
Richard is the
Richard.
chief.
For a while.
What about the lady?
Bailey?
Is she dead?
No.
We should